Hello, welcome back to another Super Auto Pets ranked video. We continue our exploits now. I know what you're gonna say. Bro, talk about the new expansion. Talk about the new expansion now. It's very cool, and I probably will. But two things, right? As I queue in here. Oh, 1604. I see you guys. I see you guys. I'll stay in this lobby. I'm putting it all on the damn line here. But anyway, what I was going to say is two reasons. Number one, I was selling some more CSGO weapon skins and cases, etc. on Steam to fund this because I don't want to bother inputting money in. It's not that I can't necessarily. It's just that it's, more efficient to do it on Steam when you can, right? Those items have no real value to me. I didn't sell anything of sentimental value, so it's a win-win on all accounts. But number one, some of those skins end up having the value was too high for some reason, even though I sold it for the highest buy order. And if it's the highest buy order and it's less than the lowest sell order, then surely it's not going to cause any problems, so you would assume. But apparently not the case. Apparently such problems do exist now. Is there a seahorse? There is not, so we do it in this order. I'm gonna continue to freeze this apple, and we're gonna be friendly masseuses, friendly ones. We're not getting any strange activity going on in this massage shop. Anyway, that's reason one. The funds do not go through. It'll probably, maybe tomorrow or the day after, or even if it's the same day, if I'm fortunate enough to have that, Steam turnover be so efficient, which I don't think it is. I think they... Yo. Nighttime sap. Holy. And that's something interesting. I should have unfrozen the damn apple, man. I never remember to do that. Anyway. So that's reason one, is that I didn't want to spend the $35. And no, I know, first of all, I know it's $10 and not $35, but I want to buy all the expansions. It's just something I would like to do. Support the game that I've been playing for so long. If I've got almost 100 hours on Steam and probably about 20 maybe on my phone, right? It only seems fair to support the developers and put my money where my mouth is, If I'm recording all these Super Auto Pets videos and, having such a good time with it, there would be no real reason to not support the developers in this situation, right? Because I want to reward them for making such a great game, of course. Okay. I think the logical thing to do here is just to get a bit of garlic. The thing is, we don't really have anything we can sell to make room. Nothing that's efficient, anyway. I don't know about a peacock, to be frank. That's, you know what? We're rewarded for our loyalty. And I appreciate it all the same. It'd be nice if we could kind of activate you and then send it over. In any case, we need a pill. That's kind of all we need in this life. The garlic is just kind of, it's the classic stopgap measure. Oh, they've added this, by the way. Join our Discord. Randomly generated or community member submitted, which I may do at some point if I ever feel like it, but I'm not a pack creator. I'm a pack player. That's where my skills lie, first and foremost. So anyway, that's why I'm not doing the new weekly immediately, although I do have plans to talk about it and to talk about the pets. I could do a tier list of the new pets in the weekly format, not in the, in a vacuum. And obviously that kind of means that all of these synergistic pets are not going to end up being any good. That's just a consequence of everything happening, That's just how the cookie crumbles when you make a weekly, or you make a pact with a in-pack synergy that doesn't have, it's like the trumpets, right? Things that create trumpets in a weekly pack, flawless. Things that use trumpets in a weekly pack, very unlikely to have consistent impact, just as a consequence of the way everything ends up going. Okay, give me a rabbit here. We're gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna stat up. The thing is, all of these pets are expendable. So where do we put our value, right? Do we want to rely on, like, because I could buy a shrimp here and it would really, you know, turbocharge this guy. You know, we'll do it. We'll do it. But I don't want to freeze you because I would like to kill you, if anything. Okay. Are there any useful perks? We could put garlic on a chipmunk and just go garlic mode. That seems likely. We got a level up pending. I'm gonna pill probably a better fish because this ant is kind of useful at the moment. And we'll see what we get from the level up. I think that's the ultimate goal for our entire squad. We'll level it. We'll pick up, you know, from here. Maybe I could buff a skunk or a sea lion if they show up. The rest, maybe a penguin as well. But apart from that, I'm not so stoked for the rest of what we've got on offer, you know? But as of right now, our team is fairly strong, and I'm happy to keep it that way. Okay, level me. Show me what I've got in stock. Okay. The pill is better used on a blobfish, but we don't have anything we would like to level immediately. We have too many things to pill and not enough time to pill them. Honestly, I think we just kind of have to queue it in, right? And honestly, the chipmunk has been pretty strong for me, so I'm going to targeted buff the chipmunk. You know, it's going to stay. That's our executive decision. It's going to stay. I'm just, you know what? This seems like a pretty good synergy, like we're getting some efficiency out of it. All things considered. We've got a lot of stats kind of being bounced around here. I don't mind a blobfish. Now that the blobfish gives a bit more stats, it actually can... One of the benefits of it, even though you get it a tier later now than you did, used to be a tier 3 and used to only give 1/1 and chocolate, now gives 2/2 and chocolate, which is 3/3 aggregate buffs. The level upgrade doesn't matter for us here. Hovering now pauses the battle. Okay, I see it. That's actually kind of a neat little upgrade. Okay, garlic on you just makes sense. It's a value add on multiple levels. Okay, who's getting pilled? It has to be you, because we would rather pill you on something that we know is going to generate more value for us. That of course means we need a... Okay, well that also is an option. We need to figure out what we're going to do next. Is the problem. Tricky to decide. Okay, for now, give me a giraffe and just scale me. I think our team is good enough to survive that. We've got garlic on a relatively strong unit, and it's only getting stronger. This is not where we want to be on turn 6. I haven't rolled to get, like, you know, skunk, penguin, lynx. Those are all the great options. If you're not gonna give me those, then I don't know, really. Deserved loss. Honestly, we've been stagnating, and it's the kind of wake up call which you can respect. Nope. Not interested. Not interested. Well, I should be interested. I guess I am, now that I think about it. Honestly, I think we reached peak value on you. So let's accept that we're not gonna upgrade that any further, and just run it this way, and hope that the buffs, you know, are enough to carry us through. Because then we're at least guaranteed multiple buffs on chipmunk. I think that's better. One person's got a skunk. That means overall we've got kind of the right idea. Everyone's running garlic on their front unit. Not everyone's got the balls to have a better team, broadly speaking, and I think this blobfish is going to do a little bit of stat padding for us that we kind of need. We need that in this world. We would also like a pill, but we don't have a target for the pill, really. I would pill the blobfish to buff the skunk if I, you know, was given the opportunity now, but are we going to get a skunk level immediately? I hope. People who level now are really in for it, like... There's no chocolate right now, so levels aren't so easy. So that means if you have a level, you're automatically so far ahead. Oh, we have our own skunk. I see. Listen. I respect what you're doing with that frog there. You need to be mindful about hovering in this kind of planet. Okay. Well, money where your mouth is. Put it in. Scale. Nope. Is it worth freezing a pair? We have better options coming up, honestly. You show me the blobfish pill and I show you me purchasing a blobfish pill. Next turn. Like, we're scaling pretty well now. Obviously, patent pending. We're obviously gonna level the skunk, by the way. Don't get it twisted, we are not leveling the dragonfly. Dragonfly is not gonna stay. It's temporary on multiple levels. Because now is when we get the big boy pets. Now is when we get the late game synergies that really start, like, revving up all these engines. Like who leveled and got a good tier 5, right? Actually nobody. Last turn, they could have leveled and got a tier 5. No one's as lucky as anyone else. No one's luckier than anyone else, is how I should have said it, but, you know, I expected at least one person to have good fortunes. What the hell is going on here? Okay, well, we weren't gonna win anyway, but these guys, how did you get such crazy attack? You just kept buying shrimp. I see how it is. Combine you just to make space, level you this way. Tricky. Very tricky. I would like both, but Tiger's more versatile. And if we're gonna put something on somebody, we should put a lemon on you. This is still not the end goal of our team, but I think this puts us at a point where we are strong enough to not lose now. I think we can at least draw by kind of level 2 and level 1 skunk effectively happening here. No one's really, you got a couple of snipers, but their team is weaker overall. I guess you must, did you have a frog or did you try and lobster synergy? Like, lobster's rock bottom, these guys are on 1 health for a reason. I see how you're at the top. You got scalers, you got temporary scaling, permanent scaling, and the permanent scaling. I don't know what you're doing with level 1 beaver on 10.6. That's, you gotta fix that, honestly. If your level 1 unit isn't started up to this delusional extent of 21 with garlic, I don't want to see it, you know? It's just that simple. The lemon comes in handy. We take that one. Okay. 6, 4, 3, 1. I know exactly what I must do. That is exactly what I must do. Honestly, put me here. Now that I think about it. And I think this team is set. We set and forget, and we just level it and scale it. This is exactly where we needed to be in life. Just in time as well. Like, I respect what you're doing here. You got multiple broader scalers. But you also have, okay, well, now that I think about it, the dragon starts off stronger. But the dragon's not gonna scale itself, so eventually over time we should, depends actually, because if you get 3 triggers and I get 1 trigger, it doesn't really matter. But I scale 4 units while you scale 3 units. Because if you do 3 units twice, assuming that you have decent luck, average luck is probably twice, right? So that's what, 6, 6, and we're doing 4, 4, so you beat me. Okay, like I said, I literally did the math out loud and you beat me. Okay. I don't know what to level is my problem now. I think we just gotta focus up on this guy. And maybe leveling the tiger is the thing. Leveling you makes no sense. Don't even think about it. Freeze you and continue to buy stats on you, get you up to speed ASAP. That's the only way we need to win. Because otherwise we'll be too far behind. Like previously we had more targeted scaling on our front line, now we don't have as much. We need a lemon or melon or anything really on you. Anything would be nice. We need some stats, we need some chocolate, we need everything at this point. Like that's not a question, but okay. Thank you, Tiger and Rhino, for being the synergy that I hoped you would be. Stop trying to level that. It's not gonna work. Pizza. This is tough. Pizza is scaling, but I need chocolate. I need it. Honestly, freeze this and roll for pets instead of chocolate. Okay, we didn't get it, so buy the food. Take the guarantee over the hope, you know? We're not desperate yet. Like, see, you should beat me, right? Like, because you're gonna take 90. Actually, you know what? Maybe you don't beat me now that I think about it. The makeup of this squad. Actually, with the snipes. So with the snipes and the debuffs, actually, I think you do beat me. But we have our own debuffs. We may have our own snipes, but they're kind of calculated snipes. They're not really pre-game snipes, so it's kind of difficult to, you know. Like I said, it's difficult. Difficult. And it's a clone as well, which is embarrassing. But we're in the top half. And so it's not a big deal. Okay, Lemon on you is vital. We've got, I think that's the best turn we could have actually hoped for. We got pretty much everything that could have reasonably improved our team in a meaningful way. Lemon on you, level on you. Now if you get sniped, then I'm gonna cry. But really, everything else has protection against snipes except these two. So my luck is technically positive. Maybe I'm better off level 2 skunk doubling up, but I honestly think we're better off this way. That way you can trade with the first unit every time. No option, right? There's no counter to it. Like here, we're just favorable on multiple fronts, right? Exactly. That's what I thought. We've been going up against some unfavorable matchups before, but that one kind of deserved to... You know, okay, I don't think there's no point in getting a level 3 Pluto. We don't have the timeline for that. We have the timeline for a level 2 Rhino. All things go well. And our wider level 2 Pluto scaling is proving to be victorious. Now, you've got an interesting idea. You're scaling the attack of your Dodo Leopard, which are both attack synergistic units, giving attack front-wise here. I see your plans. You know, I respect it. And it worked. Okay, top 3. Honestly, everybody kind of had hands there, and it was touch and go at the end. I'm happy to take a +4 on that one. We're still in the top 1%. This weekly's been cooking. We're gonna go over this. Like, there's some... We're going crazy mode. Like, what is a golden egg? It's like the multiple synergies. There's mana. There's cornucopia. There's Peach of Immortality. Like, there's this new pack goes crazy mode, and I can't. The next random weekly is gonna go absolutely crazy mode with the synergies. We're gonna be learning. We're gonna be doing a lot of new stuff. So if you enjoy these videos, you want to keep up with some SAP, we're gonna keep doing it. So make sure to subscribe, follow, and stuff. Every interaction helps the algorithm, and yeah, enjoy.